The Walking Dead Season 8 Episode 14, Still Gotta Mean Something. Still Gotta Mean Something focuses on personal struggles and the emotional fallout of the ongoing war. The episode zeroes in on the characters' internal battles, highlighting how the conflict with the Saviors has left its mark on their psyches. It's a slower, more introspective installment, offering a glimpse of how trauma and loss shape each survivor's decisions. Rick's search for redemption. Haunted by Carl's, Chandler Riggs' final words and the weight of his own choices, Rick, Andrew Lincoln, embarks on a dangerous solo mission to track down a group of escaped Savior prisoners. Alongside Morgan, Lennie James, Rick confronts not only the fugitives but also his own shifting sense of morality. As they capture the runaways, Rick's increasing willingness to resort to deception and brutality reveals just how far the war has pushed him. His actions stand in stark contrast to the more hopeful path Carl envisioned, leaving Rick to question what it means to lead and whether the ends truly justify the means. Morgan's descent. Morgan's mental state continues to deteriorate as his visions of the dead intensify. Struggling to distinguish reality from his hallucinations, Morgan becomes more volatile and unpredictable. His relationship with Rick takes a darker turn as the two men push each other toward increasingly violent solutions. Morgan's journey in this episode showcases the devastating psychological toll of constant conflict, hinting that even the strongest warriors can be broken by unrelenting violence. Jadis's secrets. Meanwhile, back at the junkyard, Jadis, Pollyanna McIntosh, reveals unexpected layers to her character. She holds Negan, Jeffrey Dean Morgan, captive, and her interactions with him hint at a more complex motivation than simple revenge. Negan's attempts to manipulate her are met with resistance, and her vulnerability, alongside her cunning, suggests that she is more than just a cold, enigmatic leader. This subplot builds tension and intrigue, adding depth to both characters and setting up future confrontations. Carol's rescue mission. Carol, Melissa McBride, ventures into the woods to find Henry, Moxon Lentz, who has run away in search of vengeance. This personal journey forces Carol to confront her own guilt and fears as she searches for the boy. Her reunion with Henry and her efforts to guide him away from the cycle of violence serve as a poignant reminder that hope and redemption are still possible, even in a world ravaged by loss. Carol's arc in this episode highlights her strength as a protector and her enduring belief in the possibility of a better future. Themes of meaning and morality. The episode's title, Still Gotta Mean Something, reflects its central theme, the struggle to find meaning in the choices made during wartime. Rick, Morgan, Jadis, and Carol each grapple with what their actions mean in the grander scheme of survival. The episode asks whether their sacrifices, betrayals, and moments of mercy have value, or if they are simply perpetuating an endless cycle of violence. This introspection adds emotional depth, emphasizing that the war against the Saviors is not just a physical battle, but also a moral and psychological one. Memorable moments. Rick's chilling decision to deceive the escaped Saviors, showing the darker side of his leadership. Morgan's escalating visions, further blurring the line between reality and his inner demons. Jadis's tense standoff with Negan, hinting at hidden agendas and complex motivations. Carol's heartfelt reunion with Henry, a rare moment of hope and compassion amid the turmoil. Conclusion. Still Gotta Mean Something shifts the focus from large-scale battles to the deeply personal struggles of its characters. By examining how the war has affected Rick, Morgan, Carol, and Jadis, the episode delves into the emotional and moral costs of survival. It's a quieter, more contemplative chapter that reinforces the notion that in a world defined by violence, finding meaning and maintaining humanity is the ultimate challenge.